What's going on, guys? Back in another video. We had Super Bowl 60 yesterday. Patriots against the Seahawks in San Francisco. It was a pretty defensive matchup yesterday. Came down to a few mistakes that was made by the Patriots, and Seattle just making no mistakes, just taking what the defense was giving them and ultimately able to win the game. Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker had 94 rushing yards in the first half. He just made good splash plays. It wasn't like every single run he made was yards. Some runs he was losing yards, but the big runs that he made them count. So I had one of those runs here. Can't really pull up the full video as much as I want to because these guys love to copyright stuff, but I just pulled up this video. He was just doing this all night. Like this right here is just a perfect example of what he was doing all night when he had big runs. Just finding the gap and just get into his spot. He wasn't really using quickness or anything. He was really like just slowing down. Like he was like almost just reading the defense, slow down, see where the gaps are, and then go. Just smart player, and ultimately it paid off. He won the Super Bowl MVP, and Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Exactly what it should have been that time when they should have made beast mode run the football. But I know that's a very 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 sensitive spot to talk about. So let me just shut up. All right, let's get into the actual stats of the game now. Let me talk about some stuff here. So, sorry, I'm just messing up. My bad. What am I doing? Okay. So, Sam Darnold. Let's talk about Sam Darnold real quick. Let's just talk about Sam Darnold. A lot of people said Sam Darnold is not that good, not a good quarterback, and he's just a backup. He needs to be a backup for the rest of his career. So, Sam Darnold is the perfect example of why sometimes your situation that you're in, it doesn't mean that's who you are. You could be in a bad situation, and sometimes you just need a better situation to really flourish. So Sam Darnold, he was on the Carolina Panthers. He was on the 49ers as a backup to Brock Purdy. He gets to Minnesota, they get a 14-win season. Played for the first seed, ended up losing that year for the first seed, but then goes to the playoffs, they lose. Okay, whatever. They move on, they get the rookie quarterback, they move on. Now Sam Darnold's in a good situation with Seahawks, good defense, good skill position players, and he's able to just manage the game. The whole playoffs, no turnovers. No turnovers from Sam Darnold, just doing his job. 19 for 38 is not the greatest, 50%, but you know what he didn't do? He didn't turn over the ball. And that's what he did. He knew his defense could hold him down, and he just went out there and he managed the game properly. That's a great quarterback. Had a run here. Looks like he took some knees in the end of the game, but had a run for 11 yards. That doesn't look like crazy, 11-yard long, but for a guy like Sam Darnold, that's amazing. Just making plays, just trying to keep the play alive, just really trying to win. So, sometimes your situation is not the greatest, bro. You just have to thug it out, and when you get to a good situation that's good for you, you'll see what you truly are. And this is what Sam Darnold showed us. So, hats off to bro. Played a good game. Not the greatest, but played a good whole playoff run though. Not turning the ball, just doing what his team needs. And that's what all you could ask of a player, bro. Just being able to just not go crazy, get out of the box, and just, do what he needed to do. Because the defense was really playing great defense. Christian Gonzalez. I hope that I'm saying his name right. His defense was phenomenal. 2 block down passes. A whole bunch of forced incompletions. No passes allowed. He was locking shit up all night. So the passing game wasn't there, really. Only a few, and he found the right ones. But this is where you like to see it. They gave him 27 touches, 135 rushing yards, a 5 clip average on a 30-yard long run. So, they just knew what they needed to do to win the game, and ultimately that's why they won. On the Patriots side of things, Drake May, rookie quarterback, 27 for 43, 295, about 235 of those yards came in the fourth quarter. I'm happy. I had a bet for him to go over 225, so my bet won. Feels good. But 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 2 lost fumbles. So Drake May, this is good for him. Like, this is gonna be good for him in the long run. Second year quarterback, makes it to the Super Bowl, and really faces multiple good defenses on the way through. Didn't have the greatest postseason, but now you play games like this, and this could only make you better, because now you're gonna be able to see all those exotic blitzes that McDonald was sending at him. Every single thing, all the defensive different looks that he was given, and all the mistakes he made with losing fumbles and the interceptions. He'll be better for this going forward. He's going to be able to read defenses way better. He's going to know when he needs to run, when he doesn't need to run. Yesterday, he had a few good runs. I said I want him to get to around 50 yards. 37 is not the worst, but it was good. Like, he made some good plays in the second half. Shows that he could do stuff in this scene, and he'll be back for sure. Hopefully. It's not hard. It's not easy to get to the Super Bowl. So we'll see if he can make it back, but I promise you, if he does make it back, he'll be much better for it. So, great run for the Patriots. Great experience for Drake May, and hopefully they're competitive for years to come, which they should be. They should still always be making the playoffs. They're going to be a new team to look out for now. Up there with the KCs, the Bills, the Ravens, up there with those teams. So, it's going to be very interested to see how this shakes out next season, but pretty good game overall, man. Like, it was just a defensive game. You'd love to see. Kicker had like a lot of, like, 13 of the points for the Seahawks. I wanted him to win the MVP, but they ended up just giving it to running back, which is much deserved. So love the game, and now we move on to the off season, and then next season see where it's gonna go. But now it's on to full basketball now. So we're gonna be going to now. But it was a great season, man. I enjoyed it. Love seeing some new guys get in there, even though I'd love to see Pat back in there. But love seeing some new guys get some shine. Cooper Kupp, another Super Bowl. 2 Super Bowls, 1 Super Bowl MVP. Cooper Kupp might be Triple Crown winner. Let's talk about Cooper Kupp, man. Let's talk about Cooper Kupp. They wrote him off. They said he was washed. In Los Angeles, he beat his old team. He was the Super Bowl MVP of that Super Bowl. He 6 catches, 61 yards, playing great yesterday again, making timely catches. Like, Cooper Kupp is really a guy, bro. Like, these guys try to write him off. I think he's just back at his hometown. So another ring with his hometown team, a Super Bowl MVP, a Triple Crown winner. That's a Hall of Famer to me, if you ask me. But we'll see, bro. That's a Hall of Famer right there. I'm happy for Cooper Kupp. Good for him. And just glad for everybody. Jackson Smith and Jigba, third-year player out of Ohio State. Just a lot of guys deserved it. That defense, man. That defense. Amazing. Amazing defense. Hats off to those guys. Really held it down for their team. Just forcing turnovers, getting points from their turnovers. Just putting on a great display of all-around football, special teams, coaching. Hats off to the Seahawks, man. I wish they were showing confetti on the Google screen. They usually do that when it's over. Like, what's going on here? But appreciate you guys. Drop a subscribe, drop a like. I should have said that at the beginning of the video so people would see it and subscribe. Just click the one little button. Like, it's not even that serious. Just a one little click for a subscribe, one little click for a like. Let's see if we could run this up to be the most likes I've ever gotten, or get like a few subscribers off of this. Like, let's run it. But appreciate you guys anyways.